Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today we're about to head out to, where we headed to?
Dodowa Mountains.
Dodowa Mountains. Yeah. And I'm here with the brother named DC. He's originally from Jamaica, right? And he used to live in New York City and in New Jersey. And he's sharing with me today his story of how he got to move to Africa. He's been here since 1994. A powerful brother. So here and listen to his journey. Tell him your story. Tell me how you was telling me you met the Guyanese brother. And can they see you? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I first came in 94 as a result of meeting a Ghanaian brethren where I used to work at AT&T. And we became very close, and I told him one day while we were hanging out that we want to go to Africa. And, you know, immediately him suggest Ghana. You know, say Ghana the best place, him start talk up Ghana. So I say, well, we don't really care where, but since you have pushed Ghana and we have a close affinity to Ghana as Caribbean English-speaking people, so why not? So I didn't want to enter no 5-star hotel. I wanted something close to the pulse of the community so we can get a feel how people live. So I asked him to recommend somewhere where we can stay. And him recommend linking up with a school, a boyhood friend that he knew that was still in Ghana, and that we should link up with him, a brother named Mike. And so we came, hook up with Mike. That was 94, my wife and myself, and spent 2 weeks. And it was the most profound experience in my life, that 2 weeks. Yeah.
What made it so profound? What did you experience?
A shift, a spiritual shift upon touching down. And we enter the terminal feeling hopeful, feeling elevated without really understanding where this feeling coming from. And our first encounter with the immigration officer, you know, was unpleasant. She denied us entry.
Wow. Why?
Well, according to her, I didn't have an address to where I was going, because I didn't know who I was going to meet, and I didn't know where they was going to take us. So I didn't have an address to give her. So she refused to allow us entry.
So then what happened? So
we walked away because we realized this experience wasn't going anywhere, and sat for a moment together. By now the old terminal empty out, everybody collect them luggage and gone. My wife started get a little nervous because we're far away from home, we don't know nobody. So I said, just calm, and I approached another immigration officer and I said, brethren, listen up, just coming out of the country. First time in Africa, first time in Ghana. But your colleagues say I can't enter because I don't know the address. So I said, my friend who hooking me up, he didn't give me an address. So what, can you help us? He said, no problem. And he took us one side, stamped our passport. So I say, you know what? This is a good vibes. Because if I saw the problem, I'm going to solve so easy. But I conquer anything that come up.
Right.
Yeah, so we spent about 2 weeks and was roaming about Accra, roam about Cape Coast, roam about Kumasi. In Kumasi, I met a brother who is still like family today, since 1994. And even the way we meet him is kind of interesting, because my wife is like you. She move off her vibes, straight up. So while we was roaming about Accra for about 10 days, she said she never want to enter no taxi with more than just a driver. So if it's 2 man, she don't want to enter the taxi. So a lot of times I had to abandon my attempt to secure a taxi because she never comfortable. So every time we enter the taxi, she complained, oh, the dusty, rickety, you know what I mean? She don't like the one we choose. So when we reach Kumasi, you know, we get fed up item. I say, all right, you pick the taxi where you want, we're riding on, and then me negotiate the price. The way you deal with business here is negotiating everything.
Absolutely.
And in the West, we don't practice that. So
but I practice it all day.
Yeah, but some people, it's a pressure on them. They just want to know the price.
Right.
Can I afford it? No, I leave it alone. If I want it and I'm willing to pay for it, I'll take it. So I said, pick a taxi where you like. She picked a taxi with 2 man in it. I didn't say anything. So I negotiate the price with the driver. I said, come. So while we're in the taxi in the back, I said to her, you know, say, this time, may I pick taxi where you know like, and you pick one where me usually pick. So how you explain that? She tell me the same thing. She go off her vibes.
She go off the vibe, and it was a good vibe though. It
yeah,
was,
it was a good vibe because the brethren who was in the passenger seat, him hear us talking. So the accent different, we look different, you know. So him start a conversation with us and we start explaining ourselves. First time in Africa, first time in Ghana, first time in Kumasi. We just here wanting to see the place, learn about the place, know what's going on, feel how the place move and feel the vibes. So after we reach the destination, or like before we reach, him said, listen, I can give you a personal tour of Kumasi if you allow me. We just have to give him 20 minutes to go take care of some personal business at the bank. So I look on her and say, how you feel about that? Yeah, alright? She said, no problem. A virgin named Echo Bafo. And Echo, we follow Echo to the bank and handling business. And then he took us all around Kumasi. And, you know, even everywhere we want to go, him carry us, you know. Wow. Carry us to his house, introduce us to his family, his sister, you know. He feed us. Him clean all my wife's shoes for her because of the dust.
See, it's like family. You just blend in, like
feel the brother.
Yes,
the brother
you feel a true love. It's not like it's like you looking out for each other. That's one thing I love about Africa.
To this day, I can go to his mother house, to his sister house, eat, sleep, stay as long as I want, no problem. To this day, how long that now? 14, 24 years later.
Wow.
No problem. Although I met his mother maybe 2 or 3 times over the years.
That's the Jubilee House.
Yeah, president. She still remember me. Still remember me. She's like in her 90s now. Amazing woman.
Wow.
Yeah. Her face look fresh. Her spirit still energetic. She does have mobility issues. You know, she can't move too much, but she's still sharp mentally. You know. So that brethren advise us when we decide so we want to invest, how to invest, because them say they don't want to take the responsibility to build something for us. So that's how we get into selecting an estate developer to make our first investment.
And so you did that?
Yeah, that's right. So right now I have a place in a gated community. One way in, same way out.
One way in, same way out.
Yeah, and it's 24/7 security.
And that's where we're going?
No, where I'm sure where we're going now is on the outskirts of Greater Accra, because the land in Accra now is very, 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 very expensive. You can get plots up to as much as 150,000.
Here in Accra, but if you go further out, it's cheaper.
Yeah, much cheaper.
Okay.
So the cost to build is pretty much the same wherever you go. The only serious variation going with the cost of the land.
Cost of the land.
Cost of the land.
So purchasing your land varies, but wherever you build, depending on the type of homes, it's about the same, no matter where you build it at. Be it if it's in Kumasi, Volta region, Cape Coast, anywhere you go, basically.
Yeah. The blocks, the cement,
all of that is
the
about
labor,
the same.
the iron bars, the carpentry.
So they just have
plumbing.
to figure out where they feel most comfortable. If you want to be in the Volta region, Kumasi region, Garvey Town, any place. It just goes by. But what we're trying to do is build a community where most people think alike, want the same thing, you know, comfortable, build like a family environment, or...
Well, you know, over the years, our observation has been, many of us come here across generations, because every generation produce repatriates. But we come we come with an individualistic kind of vibes.
From the Western.
Yeah, from the West. So we settle all over the place. We're in the mountains, we're in the suburbs, we're in the city, we're by the beach, we're in different regions. We don't really have any sense of community. And I think our assimilation would be much easier if we had that sense of community where we could lean on each other for any little problem. You know, your car need a battery, you need a ride to go buy a battery. You know, you need some assistance, you need plumbing repairs, you need carpentry repairs. If you have somebody close by who can give a helping hand, you know, then it would help ease the stress in being adjusted to a very different society.
Absolutely. Each one teach one, and we helping one another build.
Yeah.
So what you give, what you good at doing, you can bring to the table, and you know, we look out for each other.
Yeah, that way it's easier to have somebody oversee a project that you cannot.
So what you don't
all
know,
the time.
Absolutely. So if they staying in America and you here, you got somebody that's looking out for you.
Right.
So, you know, somebody that could go back and forth, someone that's gonna stay. So maybe if you only here 2 months out the year, but you know your property and your land is being taken care of whenever you come. Or if you sending someone to come stay at the place, or when you're not there, you have a family, or you have someone you can rely on that's like, hey, he's reliable, he's looking out for the property, and vice versa.
So for the past 2.5 years, we've been searching for suitable land in order to make this a possibility. You know, where we could have 30 to 50 plots and people come and establish a community.
I love this painting. I don't know if they can see that. I'm in the video, so I gotta do it this way. It won't let me do it.
You mean with the father and
yes,
daughter?
That's beautiful. One thing I love about Africa, how they have all the advertisement you see, is just us. I love it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love it.
How we run things.
Yes, I love it. It's just beautiful. You don't see that.
And the black man, I
yes,
take care of
you see the
business
father.
down
You
here.
see how big it is. You don't see that in America.
No.
You would never see nothing like that.
That sense of family.
Yes,
They
in the
destroy
show
our
family.
family.
Yes, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
I love
and
it.
family is a very important institution here.
Absolutely.
Without family, you're nothing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing at all. Even within the society, if you don't have a family defending you, people scorn you. They look down on you.
Wow.
If you're in problems and your family come to defend you and back you up, the more people who come, the more respect you get.
Wow.
If nobody no come for you, sorry, nobody don't care about you. You get no respect at all. Treat you like shit. Own people treat you like shit.
So it's all about family.
Yeah, families. There is no social security here now, except family.
Wow.
So if you have a problem, if you don't have no family to lean to, you end up on the street and eat dust. Which is what happened to a lot of people when them family ostracize them. So it's a bad condition to be in. So people don't disappoint them family at all. At all. So your mother and your father, whatever them say, you go by where them want. Even in the selection of your spouse. Because your life gonna be miserable if your mother not agree with the person who you choose for your spouse. If mommy not agree, your life gonna be miserable. So people spoil them love affair just to make sure some mommy alright.
Wow.
And the more religious the people them is, the more serious that situation is. Like the Muslim, not try to violate mommy's preference. And traditionally too, it's not just religion, the tradition play a role in it as well. So basically that's how we got introduced to Ghana. I've been coming back and forth since 1994. Actually I didn't come back after 94 till 99. My wife didn't feel the same vibes like I did. And I was waiting for her to like ready herself, but I never see no movement. So I come back on my own 5 years later and
Then she come?
no, she not come. Still not really come. She not really feel it like that, you know? Yeah. So she's still in Jersey with the family. And me in Africa, I try to find a way to make it work. which I think is the biggest challenge, the economics, the income. Coming, buying land, building, much easier than finding out a way to live. So once you come now, you know, see a whole heap of people come with plenty money, and after a few years the money done. So they don't have anything right. Turning, yeah, they didn't do it right. They gotta know
how to earn it, to bring it generated.
You have to generate that income down there if you want it to be sustainable. If you don't have no income, you are going to run out of cash, and after that you are going to suffer. I've seen people suffer, come with container, 40-foot container.
And then they do it all by themselves. They're not with a community to help each other, because they just used to just, oh, I'm going to build my own house and that's it. And they're by themselves.
You don't get the chance to learn from previous people's mistakes.
Exactly.
So you can avoid it. So the mistake them keep repeating from generation to generation, from repatriate to repatriate, because we're not learning. It's not everybody who befriend you in Africa mean you well.
That's true.
So you have to be careful. You get second, third, and even fourth opinion. You don't rush into nothing.
Take your time.
Take your time, you know what I mean? And suss out the people them who want to help you to make sure say them credible and them mean you well. Because they will build a house for you, and after a few months, a few years, you have problems where you can't fix. The wall are crumble, the wall are crack, the roof are leak. I see a bridge in abandon in my house because every time the rain fall, he must set bucket, 5-6 buckets in the living room. Cracks from the foundation all the way to him ceiling in the house. So it's like, you know, him abandon the house because it's like him end up retaining a tiler for a mason. So because you don't get a chance to use people who have a recommendation, them have a track record, them work can be validated and verified, you know, him end up use a tiler for him mason, and him get up a whole heap of problems in him house. So when we come together and we're working together, at least, even if we're not living together, we're networking with each other. You might have a plumber you've been working with for a couple of years and him do excellent work. Then if we need a plumber, then we can get a recommendation that's solid. You know,
and not waste your money and waste your time.
Yeah. People will say them is a plumber because they know say you need a plumber. And come do plumbing work for you. Same thing with the car. You know, we see people put on brakes backwards. Brakes.
Wow.
Put it on backwards and send the people them out. On the highway too. It's when the lady reach home because she don't know better. And she try to stop the car won't stop it. It run up in a tree in her garden.
Oh my goodness.
And she was on the highway. She could have been a much bigger problem.
No thank you, sir. No mushroom. No mushroom. He getting his hustle on.
So as I was mentioning before, after searching for a couple of years, we finally reached a place now where it's the best opportunity we've encountered so far. We have been through many disappointments. This one looking good so far, you know, and it offers the space that we're looking for. We can get up as much as 50 plots.
Wow.
But I don't know if we can find as much people to fill it, but we're going to try. It's in the Dodowa mountains. It have a nice view. It's a nice area. It's elevated. It's cooler. Less mosquitoes. Cooler temperatures. So we're hoping to use it and the land is registered also. Yeah, the land is registered.
That's very important about the land being registered.
Yes.
People don't know. You got to make sure.
Yes, yes. because then you can check the ownership with government records.
Absolutely.
And you can check if there's any
people else got liens on it or bought it.
Any disputes, any court cases,
absolutely,
any litigation. The official record will show that. You don't want to touch nothing with any dispute upon. And because a lot of the land is unregistered and is family owned, or even stool, which is the chieftaincy, there's always a problem in the family, because those who have stewardship of the land is not them you're gonna meet all the time. Somebody in the family might bring someone because they know the land is for sale. Right? And then you end up with a problem because you're not talking to the real authority in the family. So you end up paying for your land twice, 3, sometimes 4 times. Even Ghanaian people it happen to.
Wow.
So you have to be patient, take your time, and do due diligence on any piece of property that you have an interest in. Any one of them. Take your time and dig. Talk to the people in the area. Collect intelligence. Find out from them who is the owner of the land. You know what I mean? Go to the Lands Commission and find out what they have on file about the land. Make sure you get it surveyed, which can come at your cost, or it might come at a developer cost if a developer have the land and trying to sell it for development. But these are the steps you need to take so that you limit the errors or the problems you can encounter over time.
And all of this is free knowledge. You see the brothers just sharing like so? You see that, right? I'm giving you nothing but just straight jewels right here. Straight jewels. Thank you so much, DC. Any last words that we can tell the people before I stop this video? Or you want to keep going?
Come home.
Ah, he said come home.
Come home.
Come home. Come home. Save the date, October 10th through October 19th. We're going to be giving you the fashion show, comedy, fun, investing in this property, the big expo. Yes, the Positivity Queen is putting this together. So get your passport together, get your money up, get your visas, no excuses. You're coming this year. Yes, you are coming to Ghana, back to the motherland, the year of the return. Let's get it. I love you. Signing out.